A warm welcome, everyone. I'm Lady Flame, and we are back to Ambition Amino Atom Power. We found this freaking guy. Now we're waiting for him to do something, tell us something. Meanwhile, we have this abandoned studio. Let's check it out. Tugging on the edge of your hood to make sure your face is hidden from you, you glance down at the hastily scribbled address Pierre gave you in his office. In addition to your regular traveling clothes, you have a small bag hanging off your shoulder and a portable lantern with a flint. Waited for sunset before you headed out, as it feels like these sort of things are better done under the cover of darkness. I mean, entering an abandoned place, no, stay safe, okay? Don't enter abandoned places, okay? However, everything still feels too bright. Every hanging lantern, every candlelit window feel like a knife staring down at you. Ooh. Winding your way through the narrow streets, you can't help but think about how out of the way this place would have been for Armand. Yet Pierre said that he was still a regular visitor. Despite yourself, you find your heart beating faster and faster as you get closer to the abandoned studio. Heart, chill, it's not real. Rounding a corner, you find yourself on an empty street, looking across the road at the studio. The windows of a small two-story building have been boarded up, and there's a chair holding the roof. A sign nailed to the door is "Close, order of the king." Glancing around, you don't see anyone at all, as if kings notice somehow close the entire street. Rather than stand around the middle of the dark street, you hike up your skirts and hurry across the road to the studio. Immediately notice that the door's been nailed shut. Check the windows for loose boards, or see if there's a way through the hole in the roof. The hole in the roof, I'm gonna break something. Putting down your little lantern, you start checking the boards on the window, seeing if any of them are loose. On the third window, you find one set of boards easily gives way, like it's been pulled out before. Someone else has been here. Interesting. Strule's bullet has been added. I'm sorry. Gingerly, you take down each of the boards, leaving them in a neat pile by the window to be put back later. Secrets are easier to uncover when nobody knows that they're looking at all. Carefully ease yourself through the window, making sure none of your clothes get caught in any exposed nails. Oh, perish the thought. Once inside, you close your eyes for a few moments so they'll adjust to the darkness faster. Does that work? I don't know. Do you know? Inside the studio is even darker than you would have guessed. Between the boards of the windows and the lack of light in the surrounding streets, it's nearly impossible to pick out any details other than the walls and doors. Carefully use a flint stone on the base of your lantern to light it, then muffle most of the light with the hem of your cloak. That you have a little more light, you can see that most of the furniture inside is broken and enough things are missing to make you wonder how much the Guet Royale sees during the raid. So also only a matter of time before someone spots you and comes to investigate. Time is limited. Okay, painting studio, back room. The back rooms. Or upstairs. See, upstairs. Stairs creak underneath your feet as you make your way to the second floor. The long table is scattered cutlery suggests that it was used as a dining area. They left everything. Small fireplace occupies one side of the room, with a wide swath of ash spilling out of the fireplace onto the floor. Above the fireplace itself is a painting hangs on the mantel. Scan the second floor. The ashes or the painting? Ooh, this is dangerous choices. Let's see the painting, maybe. Stepping over the ash in front of the fireplace, you gingerly take the painting off its hook and examine it closely. Why am I speaking so fast? I feel the nervousness. It's not as carefully detailed as some of the others in the building, but there's certainly joyful energy to it. Whoever painted this genuinely enjoyed making it. It's a dining scene done in a reflected perspective intended to make the actual room feel larger than it really is. All the men and women in the picture are laughing, clinking glass, and looking merry. Even Armand, he is in the painting? Armand's smiling face is looking back at you from the picture, a glass raised mid-toast and a quill in his free hand. On one side of him is a man you remember from your last night together with Armand. The man is named Isaac, and the other side of him is a young woman you'd never seen before. Her hand is on his shoulder. Uh-oh, Stinky. Turn the painting back and forth looking for more details until you hear something metallic shift. Flipping the painting over, you find a note tucked into the frame of the back of the painting along with a key. You don't recognize the writing, but decide against taking the time to read the note now while legally trespassing in a condemned building. Carefully fold the note around the key and secrete it under your stays. Be able to investigate it later. Stranger danger is available on the map. Can't help but grin with satisfaction. This is the lead you were looking for. Oh my gosh, we did it! Quickly and quietly, you sculled to the window. You enter the building through. Peering through the window, it seems like the coast is clear for now. Let yourself out of the window into the street. Oh my gosh, my heart is beating so fast, y'all. Outside, you fastidiously put the boards back before you found them on the window. Your ears perk up at the sound of approaching footsteps, and you spot the reflection of lantern lights of nearby buildings. Run, girl. The Gates Royale are on their way, but as long as you keep moving, you should be gone before they arrive. Go, girl, 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 go, 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 go! Without even a look back, you disappear into the dark alley you initially approached the studio from. The precious lead in your possession, and the authority none the wiser, you vanish into the night. Yeah, let's flipping go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we have a rendezvous too. Oh, Camille, what a day, my heaven. Oh, something else happening. After your rendezvous, Ludovico offers to walk you home. What a freaking gentleman. Soon you find yourself chatting and laughing together as you stroll home under the glow of the city lamps. Ah yes, I almost forgot. Ludovico suddenly yelps. He starts rummaging through his bag looking for something. I have a present for you. Dude, come on. Finally he pulls a worn leather book out of his bag and hands it to you. The lamplight catches on the jilted lettering on the cover. The glitter lettering, wow. Yeah, he had glitter in the 1800s. Don Quixote reads the title. Whoa. I originally started reading it in French to learn the language faster, but it's always been a favorite of mine. Oh my gosh, Ludovico. It's an adventure, right? Are you sure this might not be my sort of book? Really, I didn't take you for a fan of Cervantes. True. Well, it is an adventure. It's an adventure, it's a comedy, and there's also some delightfully biting social commentary. Yo, in short, it's my favorite kind of story. I'll always treasure Quixote's sense of romance. Oh baby. Yeah. Gestures to these cast socks. Obviously, my situation didn't allow for me to follow his example, but such is life, and we do what we can. But that's not all, he says in a low voice. Ooh, open it up. Equal part curious and suspicious, you page through the book. At first you don't notice anything, but suddenly you start finding pages where the margins have been filled with densely packed notes. However, these notes aren't about the book or characters. These are notes of the most prominent people in Paris. Bro. Preferences, rivalries, and alliances, they'll all here, bro. The spice gold mine. Oh, dude, this is incredible. Oh my word, I can keep this. It's dangerous. Oh, why do you want me to have this? I'm kinda curious. I'm gonna save and make sure I don't make me hate me. Why? Because I trust you. Oh my gosh. Because I know you're ambitious and I want to help. This man, I really appreciate it. I'm so glad that you like it. It glances around to make sure that you're both alone. Let me show you a few interesting things. Dude, this guy! Ludovico spends the next few minutes teaching you how to use the book. Apparently there's some way of using the chapter titles to find different kinds of information quickly. Bro! Now that you're seeing the level of information at your fingertips, you're getting excited. This is a valuable book. Valuable indeed. Oh my gosh, dude! Over the last few months, I've written many letters back to Rome, and lately I found myself in a difficult spot. Oh yeah. Here in France, the church values have been extremely divided. The priests in the city are mostly second and third sons of noble families, so they fervently support the crown. On the other hand, the priests in the country have watched their parishes starve and support the revolution, or at least its ideas. Miss Peter and Rome are asking me for direction or recommendation. What should I tell them to support? Oh my gosh, right now I feel like the crown might be the best choice. Dude, oh my gosh, we can change history. No, I'm working to make the crown favor the church and the church favor the crown, so we can protect Ludovico from the revolution. Trust your intuition. You're right, the crown has ruled with the popes that has sent for centuries. There's no reason for us to turn our backs on them now. Oh boy, I hope I didn't cause something tragic to happen to you. Oh, thank you, I wasn't thinking clearly, and you're the most savvy person I know. This has helped a lot. Oh my gosh. But you chat a while longer. The conversation quickly straying from politics and back to more palatable subjects. The church bell chimes in the distance, announcing that it's nearly midnight. I've forgotten the time. I'm sorry, Yvette. Must leave early. Promise the abbot that I will clean the reliquary tonight. Buonanotte, Yvette. Buonanotte, Ludovico. Oh my gosh, this guy. Thankfully, you're only a few blocks from your home, so it's not quite the greatest misfortune to ever befall you. Yvette. You walk home, clutching the book to your chest, nadly stroking its spine with your thumb. Yet something feels off. There are a few people out in the street, and some of them seem pensive, but you don't know why. You hear footsteps picking up behind you. Oh, suddenly you find yourself face to face with a man that simply radiates malice. Holds an empty hand out toward you, but you can tell that he's clutching a weapon in his hidden hand. Oh dear! Some of the people in the streets are staring, fearfully watching this play out, but none of them look willing to risk their lives by intervening. Understandable. Madame, I'm here to make an offer. Give me that book and I'll spare your life. Oh my gosh! How dare you! I read thought. Yeah, I can see that. Oh my gosh, how dare you! I don't make deals with ruffians. He sneers at you and you can see something shift under his coat. You really think I won't shoot you? Narrow your eyes at him and clutch the book as tightly as you can. He glances around and notices all the people watching him. Ooh, they're too scared to intervene, but they're still witnesses. Oh yes, thank you, people around me. Slowly, carefully, he takes a step away from you. You're a bold one, madame. I'll give you that, he says, wagging his finger. Just remember, everyone's lucky until the day they aren't. It makes a throat slitting motion before it hurries away and disappears into the alley. Oh, okay, that's dangerous. Heart pounding, you manage to reach your home without any further incident. And Camille is there, waiting for you. Camille, Camille, in a hug. Bonsoir, madame, she announced with her usual cheeriness. How was your night with Father Sidati? Girl, Get out some tea, something warm that you like to drink, and let me tell you all about it. And well, Camille, I'm just slowly losing control of my life. True. Alright, madame. Camille replies, a mixture of hesitation and concern. Yeah, don't worry, I'll tell you everything. With that, you head upstairs to take notes, wonder about the night's events, and hopefully get some rest. Boy, what a night! What a night! Wake up to find a letter waiting for you on your bedside table. It's only unusual, save for the fact that it's sealed in plain and colored wax, which hasn't been stamped with a sigil of any sort. But in the letter, you immediately recognize Armand's handwriting. This guy. However, the writing style is remarkably brief for him, and you find yourself instinctively checking for another 3 or 4 pages of text that doesn't exist. Share that Joanna recently finished setting up a meeting place where we can meet with notable individuals who are attending the Estates General. More importantly, there are persons who are interested in learning more about the goals of our humble society. I don't care. Sounds to you like some very influential people are genuinely intrigued by this Frankish Aspergen society business. Read a little further and find the address. Looks like these events aren't happening very far from your home. Oh, foreign intelligence. Your knowledge, candidness, infamy would be an amazing asset to us. I would love to see you there. Je t'embrasse, Armand. I hug you. That's what embrace. Put down the letter and check your calendar. You might be able to visit the place today if you like. Okay, let's see this stranger and danger. No, stranger and stranger. I read it wrong the whole time. Okay, let's see. At home, it takes all day for you to finally work up the nerve to do this. Just as the sun sets, you finally pull the note and key out from under your stays. The paper is covered in unfamiliar handwriting, written in rich emerald ink. Cher Armand, I will always appreciate your commitment to our cause. I know France will be better for it. However, our chance of being caught grows with every passing day. I will not waste ink painting terrible pictures for the consequences. You are already familiar with them. If fortune turns against us, then I want you to flee Paris entirely and head to the border. If you show them my ring, then my society's sponsors will protect you. Oh, I know you object to this idea before, but it's the only way for you to stay safe. To aid in this, I've secreted a package under the loose floorboards beneath your stove. This key will open it. My stove? The stove in this house or where? Your partner in this conspiracy, Joanna. You turn open the letter and find no additional writing, no additional context or explanation. Who is Joanna? Okay, yeah, we should have seen this before meeting Joanna, maybe? No, we know her. How long has Armand known her for? Is she one of the people he's been writing back home? Suspicious. Heading downstairs, you walk into the kitchen. It's clean but cramped, and Camille keeps it well stocked with fresh product, and we love her for that. Find the stove made of dark iron and standing on a set of clawed feet. Alone, on your hands and knees, you feel around until you find a set of loose floorboards. It's the secret floorboards. Pull up the floorboards and fish around in the dark until you find a small wooden box, held shut by a padlock. You open it with the key you find behind the painting. It opens. Inside the box you find a magnetic compass, a map of Paris with notes concerning when the guards change at every one of the city gates, a singing ring, and a letter bag heavy with coins. The notes on the map will make it much easier to traverse the city without being noticed or by anyone else. Lower peril, okay. Look inside the bag, that's a lot of coins. 100 leaves. Girl, we are rich again. Look up from your sudden windfall to see Camille standing in the doorway of the kitchen. Her eyes are darting between you and the box in confusion. Camille will fix everything, don't you worry. I was just about to start making dinner, Camille says, pointing awkwardly at the stove. Camille, did you know about this? Or just found some money? Care to explain? No, come on. Did you know about this? Know about what? Camille asked, glancing between you and the bag of coins in your hand. Is that Monsieur Armand? Why would they leave money in the house? Well, lucky us, girl. Lucky us. For the first time since you met her, you feel like Camille might not be telling the truth. Camille! No, you two. Then what's going on? Who was Joanna? Camille, why did I not actually leave this house? We got lucky, that was happening. Yeah, girl. That got some money. Camille looks utterly shocked when you press the money in her hands. Damn, I can't possibly take this. It's too much. It's too... She throws off, she evaluates your expression and composes herself a moment later. Yes, I can give you money. I have some blackmail business going on. Don't you worry, Camille. Camille looks down at the money in her hand, back at you and sighs. When you first came here, I didn't tell you the whole truth on Monsieur Armand's disappearance. Camille, a few weeks ago, when Monsieur Armand still lived here, some men came here in the middle of the night. I don't know why, but they tried to hurt him, Camille says, her voice low and afraid. I was in the cellar getting wine, so I hid down there in the dark until the screaming stopped. Damn. Monsieur Armand managed to fight them off, but he was hurt. I thought that this man would come back for him, so packed his thing, brought a note for you and left. He thought that if he wasn't here, they'd keep chasing after him and you'd be safe. I was supposed to tell you what happened, but his house is just so big and empty. By the time you arrived, I was so lonely. Oh, Camille, come here. Don't you worry, girl. I was afraid that if you knew the whole story, that you'd leave and be alone again with no money. So sorry, madame. I never wanted to lie to you. Oh, it's alright, Camille. Oh, merci beaucoup. I promise to never keep anything from you again. You better start making your dinner. Hopefully this news will be better on full stomach. Madame, I'll have to ask you to leave the kitchen while I work. Don't worry. Before you can ask any further questions, Camille ushers you out into the hallway. The door shuts quickly behind you, and all you can hear is the clattering of pots and pans as she starts furiously preparing food. Look over the sink and the ring that was included in the box. And I finally made a silver ring with a singed used for pressing seal wax. Oh, you don't recognize the symbol on the ring, but the piece of jewelry itself looks very old. You're starting to wonder if this investigation will ever start answering more questions that it asks. I find it hard. Okay, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you had fun, you enjoyed, and it was interesting. Leave any comments, like, whatever. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!